Hello everyone, this is Joseph Zabrowski back here with you for part 2 of our little two-part series, Kate Middleton Topless. Relative to what we talked about in part 1, in summary, if Kate Middleton Topless is not the most important news going on in the world, if oil accounts for one of the largest currency expenditures in the world on a consistent basis, if China is the biggest holder of the United States debt, and if the Chinese yen is now going to be used in place of the dollar to pay for the oil that the largest consumer of oil spends, and if the yen is going to be used in other transactions for oil, thus no longer the dollar, then that means that there is going to be a lot of dollars coming back to the United States. And I really stressed that in the last broadcast. A plethora of dollars coming back to the United States. So I asked you, you get the picture, what would be the consequences of hordes of billions to trillions of dollars coming back to America's economy? Why is this dangerous? Is it not dangerous, I ask? Okay, I'd explain it this way. Let's say, if you can get a picture of this, a vision, let's say that we had a large kettle of soup, and that the flavor of that kettle of soup represented the value of the dollar. All right? And let's say that all the dollars that were previously used in the exchange of currency for the purchase of oil throughout the world was water. Okay? Now, being the dollar is no longer being used to pay for oil in China and eventually in other countries, and the largest supplier of oil, Russia, is allowing it, that means that the water that those dollars represent are going to come back to America. When they get back to America, that water is going to be thrown into the kettle of soup. And it's a lot of water. Let me stress, it is a lot of water. The money that China spends on oil is huge, okay? It's a lot of water, my friends. As a result, the flavor of that soup is going to be watered down dramatically. And following, that soup is going to end up being flavorless, hence have very little value. All right? Remember, the flavor in the soup represents the value of the dollar. All right? So as the water keeps coming back to America and into the kettle of soup, eventually that soup will not be consumed by anyone, as it's pretty useless in terms of flavor. Now, this actually happened in Germany after World War I. At the end of 1923, the Weimar Republic had issued 100 trillion mark. They issued an actual 100 trillion mark banknote. The mark no longer had any value. People were actually using it to keep warm by burning the mark rather than the wood, as the wood had more value than the marks. This actually happened, my friends. Okay, this is reality. Okay, that actually happened, and that is where America's heading right this very second. And that's why I said in the first broadcast, part 1, that what transpired on September 6th, when China is going to pay for its oil with the yen and no longer the dollar is no longer the world currency, okay, is huge. I mean, that is just humongous, all right? In Russia, the biggest supplier of oil, is accepting the yen, okay? The criminals who control our country are going to QE3, quantitative easing, and then an infinite number of QE, quantitative easing, thereafter. They're getting to the point where QE is just going to be a normal thing. They can do whatever they want, whenever they want. That's why they're criminals. Thus, they're going to throw more paper money into our economy, hence continue to the devaluing of our dollar, making the soup watered down and inflation fly. Wake up, America. If you don't start facing the truth and preparing, there will be ugly consequences, as in little mouths of children not being fed. Your government does not care about you, okay? They are trying to bring you to your knees so that you will be much easier to take control of. It is easier to usher in a tyrannical New World Order amongst hungry, poverty-stricken people than it is to do so over an informed, prepared, and stealth populace. Just forget I even said it. Kate Middleton Topless is much more important. In these corrupt times, we offer you ways to beat the filthy system. And so, a lot of people out of work. We have two great ways that you can make a living. Actually, they work together. The first way here requires an investment. You can make a strong 5-digit income. The second way is free to get started, and you can make a 4 to 5-digit income with it. And actually, they work good together. You can start the second one for free, and then as you start accumulating a good living there, you can move right into the first one, actually. So, also, if your home is in foreclosure, call the toll-free number here below this video. There's been over 5 million foreclosures over the last 4 years. We can help you obtain quiet title to your home. All of these links are below this video. Free prescription card. Send us an email. You get 15 to 85% off of your prescriptions. Dramatically discounted dental. Amazing. I saved $4,000 on my last dental appointment when I used it. They'll put you up in a beautiful hotel for free as you're getting your work done. They'll do the work very quickly. Optimum Health Products, longevity.com, online.com. The link is below. Best water filter coming. Best durable food coming. Great patriotic movie called The Real One Nation Under God. You can go to therealOneNationUnderGod.com. It's a life-changing movie. You do not want to miss this. Get the word out to your friends. And we have edifying entertainment for children, 5 to 11, bestbooksforchildren.com. Well, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And until next time, have a great day and prepare, my friends. Please be prepared. God bless.